Hello, educators. Today I wanted to walk you through uploading your virtual classroom to a Google site. So once you've created your virtual classroom in Google Presentation, that's the PowerPoint slides Google application, what you're going to want to do is create a site and then embed your virtual classroom in that site. And I'm going to show you how today. So first off, if you're in your virtual classroom, and I'm going to be loading this virtual classroom professional development presentation into a Google site for everybody to open a new tab, and in that new tab, search for sites.google.com. You go to sites.google.com and click enter, you will get this page for creating sites. And what you're going to want to do is create a blank site. So you click on blank and give it a second to load. We're going to be using new sites today. Now, this big header I find unnecessary. I work with preschoolers. I don't really want distractions on the page. I want the virtual classroom to be the dominant feature of my web page. So what I'm going to do is go right over to this little garbage barrel over here and click delete header. Now, the site name has to stay and the name of the site up here needs to stay. You want to think about a name for up here that would help viewers find your website. So I'm going to call this Virtual Classroom EB. And down here, I'm going to call it Virtual Classroom. So what you're going to want to do in the main body of your website, you're going to want to embed your code for your presentation that you created for your virtual classroom. And you can click embed over here, or you can, on a Mac anyway, left click twice and you'll get this little window that'll let you go to embed right there. So you can get to embed either way. And then when you open it up, it says by URL, you want to click on embed code because you're going to be entering your embed code there. Now, once you have this window open, you want to go and get your embed code by going back to your virtual classroom. And here's my virtual classroom. And what I'm going to do is go to File up at the top, click on that, and then I need to head down to Publish to the Web, right down here, Publish to the Web. And then I need to, again, it starts with link. I want to go to embed. And then I'm going to say publish and OK. Then once I've got it ready to publish, I get this embed code and the whole thing is highlighted. So I'm going to copy that embed code. Then I'm going to go back to my new Google site that I created with the window open. And in there, I'm going to paste my embed code. Go to next. And it takes a moment to load, and then insert. And once it's popped in place, you're going to want to drag the corner out to make the whole thing show, make it as big as you can. And you'll find it doesn't quite fit right. Now, when somebody's using it on their computer, they can scroll around and look all around. If they're using it on a phone, they have to scroll quite a bit. So once you've stretched it out as big as you can go ahead and click on Publish, and your site will actually go live. So Virtual Classroom Professional, I think I'm just going to have it be Virtual Classroom PD. And Publish. And if the name's already taken, you might have to modify your name slightly. So my site has now been published. You can see what it looks like by clicking on the view at the bottom or the preview up at the top. And here's what our site looks like. And you can see the whole window is showing here. But if I was to look at it on a phone, not so much. You wouldn't see it. So if I go back here, I can preview it on a phone. See what it would look like on a phone by clicking right here. And you can see if I'm looking at it on a phone, it's pretty small and you have to really scroll around to get to see the whole thing and it takes a moment to load. So it's not optimal. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is modifying your embed code, because with some modification, you can make it so that your virtual classroom will fit well on any device it's viewed on, phone, tablet, or laptop or PC. So what you're going to want to do then is you're going to grab your embed code, and in your site, again, we're going to embed. We could delete this if we want to. And I'm going to double click left to embed, go to embed code. I'm going to paste it in, but before I hit next, I'm going to modify that embed code. After the delay ms equals 3000, we're going to insert right here. We want to insert and rm equals minimal. I really don't want a typo here. Okay, I got that right. And then for width, we're going to put 100%. And for height, we're going to change that to 100%. Now, the 100 width and height change to 100% is what makes it fit on your device. The rm equals minimal takes away the bar on the bottom, the search bar on the bottom, so that it just is a clean virtual classroom that you're posting. Now, if I click next, let's see if this worked right. There it is. We can see the whole thing. It's fitting in the window perfectly because we put in the 100% and 100%. Insert, and it fits just fine, but we want to make it bigger because we want it to be as big as possible on that page. And if we pull it down, we can make it proportion right so it fills the whole page. There we go. Look at that. No menu down the bottom. Publish this. And every time you publish once after the first time, it'll compare what you're doing. That's what's currently published, and this is what I'm changing it to. This is my new draft. And if I like my new draft and I'm happy with it, I then click on Publish. And there it is. It's now completely loaded, and it fits completely in that window. And you can see what happens. When I go to a phone, it'll be pretty small. If I turn my phone sideways, which I can't actually do right here, it will get larger to fill the screen, which is kind of nice. Tablet, look at that, beautiful. Desktop computer, fits beautifully in the window. So that's how you upload your virtual classroom to a Google site. And again, if you already have a website, you can embed your virtual classroom into any site you have set up. And using that embed code, and if you want to use those modifications, go ahead. Really, I think, helps the interface for the user. So once you've uploaded your virtual classroom to your website, you're going to want to share it with the world. And the best way to do that is to go right up to this little link icon at the top of your screen, and you click on that. And when you do, you get the published site link, which you're going to want to copy and share it with your students. The great thing about this link is you can share it on any platform you use for communication, whether it's email or Google Classroom or Class Dojo or whatever you use, whatever your families are familiar with, you can share that link with them. Anytime that you make a change in your Google Slides for this virtual classroom, they will automatically be updated and changed on your website. You don't have to republish or anything. Any changes you make automatically get updated to this website, which makes it really easy to keep it up to date and moving along with different lessons and changing things up from week to week or day to day, however you would like. The parents will always use this same link to get to your site, and all the changes you make in your Google Slides will be automatically updated on this site because you embedded it right into the site. All right, I hope that was helpful. Take care. Good luck. Bye-bye.